Hello. Now I'm
Yeah,
audible?
yes, yes.
Yeah, okay. So first let me know what is Laravel.
Laravel is basically a framework of PHP where we use in web development or website development. It is basically based on works on MVC pattern, model view and controllers. We use Composer in it. It is the latest version. So latest framework of PHP. So it has some inbuilt libraries and it is easy to use.
Okay. So who is the founder of Laravel?
That I don't know.
Okay, inform. In which year that was found out?
I don't know.
Okay. What is inheritance in Laravel?
Inheritance is basically like OOPS concept, okay, where a child class obtains all the attributes and goods of parent class. And in Laravel, like in PHP, we use single inheritance, multiple inheritance, multi-level inheritance.
Okay. What do you mean by the oops?
Object-oriented programming.
Okay. Like here are the some excuses where we are just implementing the object oriented programming while like we have to work in the multiple gate level projects. So where you has been using these right now?
Like, where I'm using, like inheritance we use when we want to use where we want to implement function in function inheritance and we use in that, and or we can say we use interface to create same class with same name.
Okay, give me an example where you just use inheritance in your project.
Mm, mm,
Okay, no issue. Give me an example where you use oops in your project.
like we use class and object, so class where we made class we use object, like, or I can say I can't say how I use in my project, but like for example, if I have class like fruits, so there will be like inbuilt objects in that will be apple type of fruits, like, so there as such we use class and objects.
Yeah, but this
Abstraction
example is similar, looks like to the W3 school.
like
So we should have to go to the further, like what you are assuming right now. We have to be go to the further as well. Like you can give me a good example where I can just make it like you are just being able to be example in things. So
yeah, example.
okay. Recently you told me what study you has been done?
Yeah, BTech,
B.Tech. From where you done this?
Bhilwara MLB Textiles,
Okay, it was quite good. In which stream you did that?
IT, Information Technology.
Okay. So there was a field right there was a telling as a computer science. So what is the quite difference between IT and computer science?
Like IT includes other fields knowledge also, but CS is basically based on computer science. Or I can say कि जो CS, like CSS is higher version of IT, और आई कैन से कि जो हम आईटी में बाद में पढ़ते थे वो सीएस वाले पहले ही पढ़ चुके होते थे. दे हैव
Okay.
मोर नॉलेज, लाइक सीएस में ज़्यादा प्रोग्रामिंग कॉन्सेप्ट्स होते हैं,
Yeah.
वो ज़्यादा मॉडरेट वर्जन है, ज़्यादा टफ
Hmm.
भी पड़ता है.
Okay. Why you choose that IT rather than CS?
बिकॉज माई कॉलेज डोंट हैव सीएस इन,
Okay. So
सो
your first love was CS.
yeah, but I am from Bhilwara, so I need to complete my study from Bhilwara, so that's why I took IT.
So currently you are okay to switch from Bhilwara to Jaipur?
Yeah, yeah, I can.
Okay.
Currently, I am doing work from home.
Okay.
I can relocate it.
So what's your father do?
He is a businessman,
Okay. What kind of business you have?
automobiles, part shop.
Okay. So why you haven't joined the automobile segment rather than this computer science?
Because like my father works on magazines, which are in like Maharashtra.
Okay.
So my I don't have interest in them. So that's why.
Okay. So you are just telling me that you have an interest in IT field.
Yeah, I
Okay.
have interest in
So
IT.
what do you know base about the PHP phases? Like how much phases PHP have right now?
What?
How much phases PHP have right now? Like PHP has been from 1986, but it has been changing its out in multiple ways. And right now having the PHP's multiple phases. So what current phase is running out in the PHP?
Uh, phases like steps पूछ रहे हो आपकी क्या
Phases,
चीज?
phases. PHP phases. Where is PHP phase?
No, I don't know.
Okay. Which currently PHP version is running out in the market?
PHP like I think I was working on 5, but right now I think 8 is working.
Okay. And what is the latest one?
8 is latest one.
8 is latest one.
Yeah, I think.
Okay. And what about Laravel? Which Laravel version is right now available in the market as the latest?
Laravel version I think 10.
Okay, Laravel 10. What is the latest in 10?
No, I don't. Like I have told you, I don't have like experience in Laravel that much.
Okay, so in which segment you have much experience?
Like PHP and YI.
PHP and
YI.
YI.
Yeah,
What is YI?
it is PHP framework.
Okay. So how you are using it right now? Like on which permanent segment and the complete version it is working?
YI 2 is working currently.
Okay.
Okay, and from starting I am using YI and I can say कि जब मैं इस कंपनी में आई थी तो ये ऑलरेडी इनबिल्ट प्रोजेक्ट्स थे. So
Okay.
I started working on that. I didn't work on the project which is from like I worked on starting. So these are inbuilt projects, and I started working in them. So my debugging skill is good because I can say YI is the outdated form of PHP, outdated version of PHP. So मेरे जितने भी प्रोजेक्ट्स थे वो सारे YI में बने हुए थे. तो अगर कोई क्लाइंट रिक्वायरमेंट भी आती थी तो मुझे डीबग करना पड़ता था. कोई एरर भी आती थी तो like Laravel is simplest version where you can like आप web.php में जाके route देखो, file check करो and you will be sorted.
Okay.
But
So
why
you
I
are just
don't have that opportunity. So my debugging skill is good. I
okay. You are telling out like you are a player in the Laravel or a debugging skill.
yeah.
Okay. So quite we are going to be a game with the Laravel. Okay, assume that you have to change the name of your route file. Like this is the web.php, but I just want to make it like Rupal.php. So how should I can do that?
That I don't
Okay, no issue. Is you hear anything about the services in the Laravel? Okay.
know.
What is the class concept compared to the functional concept, and which one is the best?
Class concept in oops.
Yep. What is difference actual between difference? Like what is the class and what is the functional components and how we should you have to use, how we can make out the debugging. Like you are just going to be a player with the debugger. So like you have to know about the player playing with the components of functionality and classes. So I would just like to ask.
Hmm. Hmm.
Okay, not at all. Okay. First of all, like there is something like that blade. in Laravel? What is Blade?
Blade is basically view files where we like it ब्लेड फाइल्स होती है जहाँ हम हमारा लाइक व्यू में स्टोर होती है जो हमको फ्रंट एंड पे शो होता है वो ब्लेड फाइल्स में हम दिखाते हैं लाइक राइट करते हैं या लॉजिक सेट करते हैं.
Why we are using Blade? Like rather than we are just writing this out of the index.php, why we are using it as a index blade.php? What is quite difference between that?
Hmm. लाइक इंडेक्स डॉट पीएचपी में आप उतना लाइक कोड स्ट्रक्चर नहीं कर सकते या लूप्स नहीं कर सकते या कंडीशनल स्टेटमेंट्स नहीं चला सकते जो आप ब्लेड्स फाइल में चला सकते हो.
Okay, quite impressive. Like if I want to use index.php rather than index.blade.php, that is quite possible in the Laravel.
Like you can use, but index.php will show like normal text or normal behavior of the like code. But if you want to run any conditional statement or a loop or a function, so you will work on blade file.
Okay. Did you try it out this like making the your index.blade.php to the index.php and it is running out right there or not?
No, I didn't.
Okay. So if we want to do that, so how should we can do that?
I don't know. As I
Okay.
told you, I don't have that much hand-on experience in Laravel. I
Yeah.
worked on some of modules in Laravel. So
So are you
currently
familiar
I
with
am
the
learning.
ORM?
Yeah, like currently I am learning Laravel.
Okay. Okay.
So that's why I need to switch job also.
Hmm. So are you familiar with the ORM?
No.
Okay. Did you hear about model concept?
Yeah, like as I told, Laravel works on MVC pattern. So
Yep.
model is stands for M.
Yep.
So like model, basically we can say model is related to tables which are in DB. So the like the fields which we have mentioned in table, we can write in model, and that will like connect controller, and we can like basically we can see DB through model.
Okay. So this the model is an object or as in a class?
Hmm. Model would be object.
Model will be object. So how we are retrieving data from this object?
That's why through controller.
Yeah, that was always being like that controller, but we can do this on the, also in the model. But how? Like there wasn't a query builder right now. There are so much relationship, relocants, and multiple trades and services, containers. There was like so much things right there. So which we have to use and how we have to use to retrieve the data from that particular object.
Yeah. Like as I told, I worked on YI. So YI we use query builder in model. Like I have a syntax called YI app
Mm-hmm.
request post. So
Hmm.
I use that syntax, and I can like define variable in it, or I can like define a query in it. Like I wrote the query like SQL,
Yeah.
SQL and select star from. I wrote the query, and in
Yeah.
query builder I will run it through the syntax I told YI app request post,
Yep.
and in bracket I will like assign $SQL. So that query will work like that.
Yeah, but you told me like you can do this via the SQL, but SQL doesn't support the model content. So how you can write down that?
But the controller supports SQL.
Yep, controller support, but is it again you are just writing that particular in your controller with your supporting model. It haven't supported your current SQL row query. You have to write out with the particular way. So what is that particular way? Okay, please let me know that if there is a user table and also the next table is the role table. There are some roles of the user available in that role table. So you have to find out the roles of particular user with the SQL row query. What query you have been writing?
like select star from role table,
Yep.
uh, it will have relation with user table.
Yeah, definitely. There was a foreign key right there.
Okay, so I can use join like select star from use select role will have any column, particular column like.
No, definitely you should have to complete data, like which made to the requirement from the users, like which support your foreign key from user.
Okay, so I can say like in role field I have ID, which is like auto increment key, and or I can say primary key, and user name, and the role I can say like I'll define role by numbers, integer value like 1 2 3 4, and all will have like different forms like admin, super admin, or client or anything. So and user table will have like ID, so I can wrote it like select name comma role from role as R left join user as u on u dot id equals to r dot id, where like I can define where role is equal to 3. So 3 will be, in my opinion, like it will be super admin. So it will show the number of super admin and name of super admin.
How do you think that it will gonna work?
I think.
Okay. There are lots of joins available in the Laravel, in the PHP, in the SQLing language, like inner join, left join, right join. So what are those?
What, huh? Like inner join, left join, right join, we have. Hello.
Yeah, I'm listening. What are those? Like what is inner join, what is right join, what is left join, what is join? Why
Inner
we
join,
need multiple concepts?
yeah, like inner join basically compares two arrays, like which मतलब दोनों में सेम क्या है वो कंपेयर करता है, और लाइक राइट जॉइन विल बी कंपेयरिंग, इसको समझाऊं.
I haven't think that it will gonna work in this way.
I think it will work.
Okay. Have you familiar with the array concepts in the PHP, like in array, array merge, array combine?
Yeah, like these are array function.
Yeah. So tell me about five array functions which you know and how you are using right now.
Like firstly you told array merge function.
Yep.
So array merge function I used to like combine two like to merge two arrays. Array combine is function it also combines array, but it will like mm, it will मतलब ये एक array की key लेगा और दूसरे array की values लेगा, and will after that it will combine that, and we have array reverse function where we can reverse the array, or like array push and pop, two functions are there. Pop will delete the last element and push will insert the element in like last, okay, end of the array, or एरे मल्टी सॉर्ट फंक्शन होता है जो मल्टी डायमेंशनल एरे को वो सॉर्ट करता है, और एरे सर्च फंक्शन होता है जो पर्टिकुलर वैल्यू को एरे में सर्च करके वैल्यू मतलब रिटर्न करता है.
There are some functions like explode and implode. What is the use of those?
या लाइक एक्सप्लोड एंड इम्प्लोड मतलब बेसिकली दोनों एक स्ट्रिंग से एरे को चेंज करने में यूज होता है, और एक एरे को स्ट्रिंग में चेंज करने से यूज होता है.
Yeah,
Let
definitely was like that. But you have to define.
yeah, like one second, I have confusion. Hmm. Like explode function string to array convert करता है और implode string return करता है array से.
Okay, why we are using those functions? Like why? What is the use of that? Tell me the case where you has been used.
Like I can say implode function I have used. Like I was working on a project where I have a array, but I need to break that array. I need to get a string from that and उसको कोमा से सेपरेट करना था मुझे.
Yep.
तो उसके लिए मैंने implode फंक्शन यूज किया था.
So how you did that? What is the
Like
syntax you write out?
या implode ब्रैकेट
Yep.
एंड देन सिंगल कोट्स और उसके अंदर कोट मतलब कोमा और फिर वापस कोमा और फिर मैंने मतलब डॉलर एरे असाइन करके ब्रैकेट बंद करके सेमीकोलन.
Okay. So what is the difference between the single quote and double quote?
डबल कोट मेनली स्ट्रिंग के लिए यूज होता है, स्ट्रिंग को डिफाइन करने के लिए.
Okay.
और सिंगल कोट आप न्यूमेरिकल वैल्यू में भी यूज कर सकते हो.
No, it was not like that actually. But like this was quite similar. If somebody has designed this, that he has something else in mind. So what was actually the things having working out? So
लाइक बेसिकली डबल कोट्स तो स्ट्रिंग के लिए यूज होते हैं.
okay,
या बट सिंगल
okay,
कोट वी कैन. या
okay, Rupal, I'm done from my side. I will submitting my feedback with the HR. If you have any question, you can directly ask me.
No.
Okay,
How was
Rupal.
my interview? I can ask you all.
Uh, like this will
And I
directly
will
bring you
get
back.
my feedback. I will get my feedback or not because I
Yeah,
have given
definitely she will.
interviews in many companies, so I don't get feedback from them. So that's why.
Yeah, you
And
don't have to
when
be
will
worried
I
about.
get my feedback?
Yeah, yeah, you definitely you will get from her. She will directly
Oh,
know. Okay.
okay, okay.
Okay. Thank
Thank
you.
you.